Hi, my name's Andrea Brown. I'm the instructional technology coach here at Blackman Elementary School. We've put together a couple orientation videos to help assist in your distance learning. If you need anything, please don't hesitate to reach out to me at brownan@rcschools.net. If you need login information, you can reach out to your teacher or me. Hope you enjoy.
I'm going to show you a few things on the Blackman Elementary School webpage. So you can get to it by either typing the web address into your address bar or simply Googling Blackman Elementary School. And then we'll click there. So any important announcements we put coming up at the very beginning of the page. So from here, if you've seen it and you know about it, you can click Do Not Show Again, or you can simply click OK. From here, we keep the banners pretty updated, and you can scroll through them by clicking these buttons. Another thing about this website that you'll want to take note in is this directory. So accessing the directory is how you can get a hold of any of your teachers' email addresses. So let's say I want to email Miss Butler. Here's Miss Butler, and I can simply click her email address, and I can fill out a form through the webpage, or I can copy and paste it into my own email browser. So from here, you've got your Students tab that has your student handbook and your Clever login. Also note that the Clever login is at the very top of the page now. Under Parents is Distant Learning Help. So if you go ahead and click there, this is where the orientation video will be posted after I finished it. And here is a link for contacting our admin designated for distance learning. You can also see that there's a couple other resources down here on the right side. So RCS Distance Learning Resources will take you to the Rutherford County page and walk you through a couple different options for any issues you're having with distant learning, whether it be school-issued devices, Clever Help, and it also shows you how to clear the cache of your browser from here. So I'm going to go back to my website. Another thing to note is that you can always get back to the original site by clicking that Blackman Elementary up at the front. I'm going to click Do Not Show again. And About Us, you've got administration. Under academics, you have more distant learning resources. And under latest news, we do a pretty good job of keeping those updated. So if you're ever curious about what's going on around the school, you can check under latest news. And we have our Twitter account linked. Another great resource for this site is the calendar. We keep that updated with school board events, fall breaks, report cards, interims. Anything that's important to your student will be updated in events. So I want to start by showing you guys Clever. Clever is going to be the dashboard that we use to log into the majority of programs we use here at Blackman Elementary. So we're going to start at our Blackman Elementary School homepage, and you can access Clever one of two ways. As you can see, there's a link at the top of our page, and also students are probably used to clicking this link under Students where it says Clever Login. That is still active. So I'm going to click that, and I'll be taken to this login screen. Make sure that you click Login with Active Directory. So I'm going to click that, and then I'm going to go and type my child's name. So from here, I already have it saved, but I want you to note that this again has @students@rcschools.net. It is very important that you have the full email address here. If you're not sure of your student's login information, please reach out to your teachers and they can pull that information for you. So I'm going to click Next. I still have my password logged in or saved, so I'm going to make sure that the correct one is clicked and click Sign In. So now I'm taken to my Clever dashboard. Keep in mind that almost everything on Clever is already signed in for you. You would just click to be able to get there. So you have Gallup-A, which is your social studies curriculum, Kittem, which is our learning management system where all your assignments will be posted, IReady, which is our math intervention, and MobyMax, which practices some math fluency. You can play around with some of these other apps that are assigned. I know that some of our teachers use BrainPop and BrainPop Junior, and Rutherford County School District does pay for that subscription for your students on that. So within Clever, each of your teachers should have a page. So this is a fourth grader's account, so they have 2 teacher pages. If you click a teacher's page, you'll see the main things that this teacher probably uses. So Go Noodle, Kittem, Brain Pop, and then you have the Zoom link. If I click the other teacher, same thing. She'll have general resources and any Zoom meetings that she might have. So I can check for notifications here up in the top right corner. And I can also click messages. And this will be a way for Miss McCrary to reach out to my child. Keep in mind that this is probably the last way that they'll reach out to a child. But if they do, you'll receive a notification and know where to look for it. If you click back to Portal, you can keep scrolling down and it gives you more things to look at. You've got the library, you have Microsoft Teams. Really think of Clever as your launching point for any apps that you may use in Blackman Elementary. So I'm going to show you a few different things within Kittem on your computer. So to get to Kittem, you'll want to go through Clever. So I'm going to use that button at the top of our homepage. And then I need to log in with Active Directory. So I want to make sure that the login I'm using is the one that ends in @students.rcschools.net. And I highly suggest having your password saved. Since I'm going to continue using this computer, I'm going to click Yes for stayed signed in. From here, it's going to open up Clever. Now, this is the only way that you can get to Kittem. You will not be able to access Kittem through kittem.com. You need to go through Clever. So you'll click this Kittem Classroom app, and that'll open up your account or your child's account. So note that when you sign in, you see this little bell at the top. That's your notification. So if you click that, you can see what's been assigned and when it's been assigned. For today, I'm going to click Miss Brown's Kittem course, but note that you can see all the classes that your child is enrolled in. So when you click on the class, you'll be immediately sent to this classroom tab. Think of this as your announcements or your social media feed. As teachers post, the newest post will be at the very top of your page, and it usually has directions for the day. So I'm going to click Timeline to get to those assignments. And from here, as you can see, I've got my office hours, which has my Zoom link inside, my recording of my math class because I missed it. If I missed it earlier, I might need to watch it. And here's my assignment for the day. So I'm going to click that, and it's going to take me to the assignment. So I would watch the video and answer the questions. So keep in mind, this is just a practice course. Your child will not be asked about Memphis Grizzlies players. But the main thing I want to draw attention to is number 2, where I have to drag and drop or attach a file. So I want to do a file upload, and it tells me to write down 3 NBA players and upload using the link below. So I've already typed my assignment in a Word document and saved it to my desktop. So I want to click File Upload, and it's going to bring up all my documents. So I saved it to my desktop, and I named it NBA Players. So I'll click the assignment that I want to upload and click Open. From there, it'll upload it, and then I'm done. So I've uploaded my assignment. I've answered my questions. From here, I would click Submit. I want you to notice that there's also a little chat icon that I can ask questions about this assignment. And the question will go directly to the teacher, and the teacher can respond. So let's go back to Timeline. As you can see now, it says 1 done because I've completed it. On the left-hand side, you'll notice this green ring. That means that the teacher is currently online. You can also message them through here, and they will be the only ones that receive it. If your child needs extra help and you know that a student within the class could be able to help them, you're also able to chat through here. So those are the main Kittem features I wanted you to see. Keep in mind that if you have any questions about it, feel free to reach out to your teacher or me. Today I'm going to show you how to access Kittem through a mobile app. I'm currently on an iPhone, but I'm assuming that it'll be similar for an Android. So I've already downloaded the Kittem app, so I'm going to go ahead and click it. And it's going to open this Kittem page. I can scroll through and look at the different items that Kittem has prepared for me, or I can go ahead and get started. So I'm going to click Get Started. So from here, this screen is a little tricky. When I look at it, I immediately think I should click one of those icons. However, because Rutherford County has already set up our account, we're going to click Login at this bottom of the screen, already have an account login. And from here, it's going to pop up in a different screen that offers you to put in your username or log in with Google or Clever. We want to log in with Clever. From there, it's going to open up your browser, and you're going to need to click Log in with Active Directory. Now, because I've already logged in as my child on this phone, it automatically logged me into this account. Keep in mind that you may have to use your Microsoft login again, and that's the one that ends in @student.rcschools.net. So the landing page is currently one of the courses, but to see the rest of the courses, I would click these lines in the bottom or the top left-hand corner. That's going to show me all the courses that my child is currently enrolled in. So for the sake of today, I'm going to click Miss Brown's Kittem course. Under Classroom is where the announcements for the day are. So think of it like a social media feed. Anything your teacher puts there will be constantly updated with the newest going at the top of the page. At the bottom, you see 4 different options. You see Classroom, Timeline, Reports, and Activity. Under Activity is like your notification. So you can see that my child has been assigned an item in Miss Brown's Kittem course. So to get to that, I can first click Mark as Read so I no longer see that notification. And then I'll click Timeline. Under Timeline is anything that the teacher has posted within that class. So I'm going to click Week 1, Day 1, and then it's going to give me a short description of what this assignment is. To go ahead and get started, I'll click Start at the bottom, and then go ahead and answer these questions. So I'm going to purposely get that one wrong. And then here it says write down the names of 3 NBA players and upload using the links below. So as you can see, there's an attach your work link. That's what I need to click. And your phone is going to give you a couple different options. You can take a photo, choose from a library, which means you've already taken the photo, Google Drive, or iCloud Drive. I'm going to choose to take a photo. So I've already written down 3 names, so I'm going to take a picture of that. It's going to give me a way to zoom in, zoom out, move the box around, and then I'll click Use Photo. It's going ahead and uploading now. So once it's uploaded, it's already attached. So you'll still see that attach your work. That's just if you need to upload another page. So I'm going to go ahead and click Review. And here's my 2 questions. So I can click it, and it's going to show me the question. And then there's number 2. And I can click and see the assignment. So after I've reviewed and I know that I'm ready, I'm going to go ahead and click Submit Assignment. And now I'm done. There is something else on the screen that I want you to take note of. In the top right corner, you have a little chat icon. If you click that, this is a way for your child or you to chat back and forth with your teacher. So you can write, and then that message will get sent directly to that teacher. No one else in the class will see it. And then I can go back. So as you can see, I can still see my assignments in different items here. So let's click the math class recording. So as you can see, the description popped up and you can click that class recording. Now, the link will take you to another page, probably in Safari or Google Chrome, whatever you're using on your phone. But I just want you to see that you can access all those things through your Kittem course or through your Kittem app. I'm going to show you how to join a Zoom class. So teachers can upload their link for their Zoom classes one of 2 ways. They can upload it into Clever and they can upload it into Kittem. So I want to show you both ways to access them. So First of all, if they post the Zoom link in Clever, it'll be posted under teacher pages. So I would click my teacher, and then they would have the Zoom link posted here. So I'm going to go ahead and click one of the Zoom links, and it should open up a page that says Open Zoom Meetings. Now, if you have a school-issued device, Zoom should already be installed. If you're using your personal device, I highly suggest installing Zoom beforehand. So I do want to open Zoom Meetings, and it's going to pop up something that looks like this. Now, because it's the wrong time, it says, please wait for the host to start the meeting. If you click and get this message, that means you've clicked the correct link. It's just not the correct time. If you're certain that it's the correct time and you're still getting this message, please reach out to your teacher to double check that you're using the correct link. So the other way that teachers can post Zoom links would be through Kittem. So I'm going to navigate back to Kittem. And from here, I'm taken to my page. So I know that Miss Brown is currently having a Kittem course or a Zoom class that she's posted into Kittem. So I'll click Timeline, and I see here that Miss Brown's office hours. So I would click that. So here we have the link, and I can just click on it directly in my browser. If for some reason you're not able to click, you can always highlight it and then right-click to copy. But most links in Kittem you should be able to click. So I'm going to click it, and again, it's going to open a new window. And I want to open Zoom Meetings. So sometimes you'll be prompted to write your name for the meeting to join. Please make sure that you're using your child's name. It makes it very difficult for teachers to try to figure out who different usernames are or if they're using the parent's username. So just keep that in mind. So right now it says, please wait for host to start the meeting. So Ms. Brown is going to go ahead and get this meeting started so you can see what it looks like once you join. So again, you still have that message. But now it looks like Ms. Brown has went ahead and started the meeting. So now you have this message. Please wait, the meeting host will let you in soon. So the district has it set up to where there is a waiting room before you can be admitted into the class. Please make sure that you're showing up to the class on time or a couple minutes early to make sure that you're being let into the room. Keep in mind, it's hard for teachers to admit people from the waiting room and teach an effective lesson. So just keep that in mind. If you're stuck on this waiting for the host to let you join screen, reach out to your teacher and see what's going on or why you weren't able to be admitted. So Ms. Brown's going to go ahead and let my child in, and then I will have my screen. So I went ahead and switch my speaker because you're going to hear me echo for a minute. I do want to show you a few things about Zoom. So one thing, this is how you turn off your video and on your video. This is how you mute and unmute yourself. So during a lesson, it's probably best if you keep yourself muted. If you click participants, you can see who all is in the Zoom. And chat is where you can chat with your class. Please make sure that you keep these class-based messages. This is not time to socialize. And then you would just click leave. So that's just a quick rundown of how Kittem works. Again, you can access through the teacher's page on Clever or through a Kittem link. So now let's take a look at IReady. IReady is a district-provided program that helps with math intervention. So when I say intervention, I don't necessarily mean students who are in RTI. This program gives you a diagnostic, which means that they figure out what your child needs extra help on and then assigns work and help based off of that diagnostic. So to get to IReady, you'll click Clever. And I'm already signed in, and chances are you probably are too at this point. So I'm going to click IReady. And IReady is going to take me to this dashboard. So usually you won't go any further than right here, this next lesson. But I do want to point out a few different things. So up in the top right, you have the Family Center. That's going to open a new tab, and it gives you information as a parent how to help your child in IReady. If I go back to my IReady tab, down here I've got my to-do list, which is that next lesson. I can click my progress to see what I've done so far. Keep in mind that we just started, so we don't have a lot here. I can click completed work to see what I've completed. There's my diagnostic. And then I can click my stuff to switch the themes. And also I can earn rewards the more lessons that I complete. So again, the main screen that you'll stay on here is this next lesson, and you'll work through the assignments as they're given to you. Keep in mind, the more lessons you complete, the more rewards you receive, which means more game time. When you click next lesson, you'll be given a page that says resume, but you can also click objectives so you can see what exactly your child is working on. And then it's going to bring up a video that shows you how to work along with different questions at the end of the video. So that's basically how IReady is set up. If you have any questions for IReady, please contact your teacher and they'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
I hope those videos have been beneficial to you. Please remember that you are not alone in this distance learning adventure. Any help that you need, you can reach out directly to your teachers or me at brownan@rcschools.net. Thank you. Have a good day.